about you, but this is something that I used to struggle with a lot, is getting my kids to do their chores without a big fight. I honestly would like let chores go for way longer than I should have just because I didn't want to go through the fight. But then that is when I turned on my teacher brain at home and I was like, oh my gosh, we just need to make this fun. They're not doing it because it's not fun for them. Like, I get it. Sometimes I leave dishes in the sink because it's just not fun. This is how I motivate my kids to do their chores sometimes. Like, sometimes it's just like, clean your room. Like, you just have to do it. But other times, I really like to take the time and make chores fun for my kids. So here are a few ways that I make chores fun for my kids. The first way that I make chores fun for my kids is that I will hide a little treat somewhere along their chore path. So whether it's like a tiny little thing from the Dollar Tree or like a piece of candy or something, it's just something for them to look for as they're doing their chores. Now, one time I kind of screwed this up because I hid the prize in the recycling and it was Delilah's day to take the recycling out, and I totally thought she would look through there before she like took it out, but she just took it out and she didn't look through it. So then we had to like empty the entire recycling bin together and look for it because I was like, you took the recycling out. Like, no, I mean, it's just like a $1 prize, but to her it meant a lot. So hiding things along their path, but be a little bit more strategic than I was about it. If you have a bunch of kids, you can separate them into teams and have a contest where there is an actual winner, and the winner will get like pizza for dinner. Although, I don't know, like part of me likes this because it like instills like competition, and I think healthy competition can be kind of fun. But other parts of me don't really like it because half of your family wouldn't get the prize. I don't know, whatever works for you. But we have done competitions where like if you can do this faster than mommy, you'll get the prize. So it's something, it's a little bit different for us because it's like my big kid competing against the parents and most of the time we kind of let her win. But a little bit of healthy competition can be good. I think that maybe once our kids are older, we'll split them up into teams and like try something like that. Having a competition where there is an actual winner can be fun if it's done in the right way. The third way that I have made chores really fun for my kids is that everybody works together on one chore instead of working in separate rooms. My daughter loves this so much. I feel like a lot of the time in her mind, she just gets so overwhelmed with whatever chore she's working on, and like she just kind of quits. Like she gives up before she even starts. But if I'm in there working with her, or like if she is cleaning her room and I'm like separating out the Barbies or something like that, then not only is the chore getting done faster, like many hands make light work, but she enjoys the company. She enjoys having me in there to talk to her, that kind of thing. So I know as parents, we have a lot of our own things going on and a lot of our own chores going on, but it's important to also listen to our kids and like be in there with them, be in the moment with them. And yes, we want chores done, but maybe you can get your chores done that the kids can't do after you are in there and like working on something in their space. So that's something that we have done before and it works really well, and it makes the chores not necessarily like more fun, but it makes it easier to complete a task. This fourth tip is, I think, Delilah's favorite. So anytime she's doing a chore, we will either let her listen to music or watch videos, or well, not watch, but like watch videos on YouTube. So like she will get to listen to her iPod. So if she wants to choose music, that's great. If she wants to choose listening to like a show on Netflix or YouTube or whatever, that's also fine. As long as she is not sitting there watching or like flipping through her playlist to find her favorite song. Like that is totally counterproductive. Like you pick something and then you just let it play. And I think that it really, really helps Delilah on some days. Of course, this doesn't work on every single day. And of course, this isn't gonna work for every single kid. But if you can just give a little bit more motivation, a little bit more fun to the activity, then it will definitely help. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was cleaning way back before I had kids, I would like crank the tunes and just like get to work. Like that is such a motivator for me. And I think that it can be a big motivator for our kids. The fifth tip that we sometimes will do is we'll take a break every 20 minutes and we'll do something active together. So whether that's like running out of the house into the street, or like having our own dance party in the front room together, or like running around the block, or riding our bikes around the block or something. Like it's just a good way to kind of get out of the house. When you're doing chores, you can be cooped up in there like all dang day. Like I could find something to do every single day, all day long. Like if that is just That's just the way life is. And so if you can like get your kids outside for a little break, then they will not only have something to look forward to, but they will also be able to get out and expend some of that energy outside. So that has worked really well for us in the past. And this one might sound kind of obvious, but the sixth tip that I have for you guys is to tie a reward to whatever chores are getting done. So for us, we actually have like a master list of what each chore is worth in a dollar value or like a coin value, depending on the chore. It works really well for us. It's actually teaching Delilah like how to manage her own money, how to save her own money, that kind of thing. She's getting to an age where she wants to buy a lot of things and her things are getting way too expensive. So I need her to learn a little bit of money management. So it kind of teaches two lessons there. And I can actually show you how we do this. We use like a master command center. So if you'd be interested in seeing our command center video, let me know that down in the comments below and I would love to share it with you. But basically every single chore of hers is tied to a dollar or coin value depending on the chore. I can show that to you how it all works out. If you would like to see it, just let me know that down in the comments below. And then the next tip that I have for you guys, and the final tip, is allow your kids to trade jobs with you. So if they don't like something that they're doing and they want to try out what you're doing, let them trade. So for example, Delilah wanted to sweep and mop one day and she wanted me to clean her room. I was totally fine with that because I secretly kind of wanted to like go through her room anyway and see like what kind of garbage was in there that she wasn't actually cleaning, because let's face it, our kids are not as thorough as we are. So I kind of was excited about about trading, and she was just as excited as about trading as I was. So that is something that has worked really well for our family in the past. If you have anything that makes chores fun for your kiddos at home, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up for me. I would absolutely love that. If you're new to my channel, hey, my name is Caitlin and this is Beans and Monkeys. I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe. You can hit that red subscribe button down below. If you are one of my current subscribers, thank you so much for being here. You guys are so wonderful. I absolutely adore you. And if you want to find me on other social sites, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And by the way, you guys, have fun today.